In the name of the one who is the peace and gave peace. Dear viewers, welcome to our program 50 Ways to Happiness. Now you see me in the hallway. I have a message to send. Enlarging our problem and having narrow vision generates sadness. So let me give you 3 examples. So imagine you have problem, you have issue. And if you get magnifying glasses and put on your problem, it's gonna make it seem bigger. If you get the magnifying glasses closer and closer, it's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's what most of the time people do. They magnify their problem. So the moment they magnify their problem, they enlarge their problem, their issue, they see it's getting out of control. However, the problem may be very small, but when you look at it with that kind of vision, with magnifying glass, then it seems bigger than the actual problem. Example number 2. There are some people, when they have problem, they just sit and they keep thinking about their problem. They don't do anything to solve the problem. So this example is similar to someone who carry a rock all the way to the top of the mountain. The mountain which has a lot of snow. And then this individual leave the rock on the top of the mountain and rush back to the bottom of the mountain and sit there and keep waiting. Eventually this rock is gonna roll down. And when the rock rolls down, it collects all the snow and become a bigger problem and big snowballs and crash that individual who has been waiting there and looking at the rock. So let me give you example number 3. We all use Microsoft Word. So I want you to do experiment in Microsoft Word. Open Microsoft Word, go to menu, open a new page, and now you have a blank white page in front of you. Imagine that white page is your life. Now go to the font, Times Roman, sometimes it's default. Make it 12. Normally it's 12. And imagine that page, white page, which has nothing on it. That's your life. Identify your problem. What's your problem? What's the issue that's bothering you and make you tired and give you anxiety? Type that problem in the middle of the page. And beside the number, there's 2 A's. One A is big, another A is small. Both capital A's. The first A is increasing the font size. And the other A, which is smaller, that's for the decrease of the font size. So now highlight the problem that you type in the middle of the page. And keep pressing that A, the bigger A. The moment you keep pressing, your problem gets bigger, gets bigger, gets bigger, gets bigger, gets bigger. And it's gonna come in your face, and that blank page, white page that you had, that's gonna be gone. It would be all the problem. So the reason I gave you these 2 examples and 3 examples, because sometimes that's what we do. So by nature, human beings see their problem bigger than the actual problem. If someone else tells you, listen, I have a problem, let's say divorce, it doesn't seem big. If someone say, my child is sick, it doesn't seem big. If someone say, I lost my job, it doesn't seem big. But if that problem hits you, that's a big deal. So now what we learn from this? So the solution is, number one, we should not enlarge our problem. So we have to see the big picture. When we have a problem, we have to see the other side of the problem. We have to see the whole page. That there are so many other things, there are so many other things that, other space that we can write, positive things. But if you enlarge it, then it affects your life in totality. Number two, how to solve this problem. Problem of having narrow vision, problem of enlarging the problem. We have to play the role of advisor. Be yourself, split your personality or yourself in two in your mind. Make an advisor for yourself. That advisor is going to advise you regarding the problem you have, because other people can see your problem the way it is. So if you continuously do that, let's say you have a problem, make a mental advisor in your head. Ask for advice. Tell your advisor to help you with this problem and write it down. The advice yourself is going to give to yourself as an advisor, write it down. That helps big time. So if you continuously do that, you would notice that your problem is gonna go away. Or at least the problem that you have, it doesn't seem so big, overwhelming problem. So this is the technique. I want you to practice this technique on yourself, and hopefully this reminder would help you, and this technique would help you to see your problem the way it is. Once we see the problem the way it is, then we can solve it. I hope this reminder would help you, and if it does, please make sure share it with your friends and followers.